Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name's Lachlan. I have a book unboxing slash book haul. All of the books that I've bought this year. So I know it looks like a lot. There's more actually stacked behind. Lots of books to show you guys. But I've been doing a lot better with my book buying habits. I put a lot of boundaries around what books I can and can't buy, and just like restricting myself a little bit more than last year, which last year I did a lot better than the year before. I'm really excited about a lot of it, so let's get started. Okay, first off we have this package here. This is from LitJoy Crates. So this is the card that's inside. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Trying to open this very carefully. This is stunning. Oh my goodness. Look at those edges. The talent to get that kind of edge on such a thin book, beautiful. I don't think my camera can even... I am so excited for this. Oh my god. I've never read Coraline. It is one of my favorite movies. If you are close to me, then you know the story about the time I was watching Coraline a couple years ago. And oh my god, I've not watched it since because I was traumatized. But oh my god, so excited to read this. This is so pretty. I am so pleased with this purchase. Wow. Beautiful, stunning. I love it. This was a pre-order, so I actually bought this last year, but whatever. And then I have this package from Pango Books, but I'm really concerned because, not because of the seller, but because I did not open up this package and it is opened. So I don't know if it accidentally got opened or if someone in the postal service was like, let me take a peek. I have no idea. I don't want to make any accusations, but it is opened. So I don't even need to use my little box cutter, but I ordered the special spines of Binding 13 and Keeping 13. Listen, I was not going to buy these when like they first came out. I did not know, because I don't really like stay that tuned in to like spines. I don't know, because I stay tuned into special editions, but I didn't think that these were special editions. I didn't think that the spines were like going away. So this is, oh, they're so floppy too. This is Keeping 13 and Binding 13, which Binding 13 is number 1 and then Keeping. But yeah, the ombre spines, this is why. This is why I bought them. This is from Pango, so they were secondhand. I already have like 2 other editions of this series, but like, come on. I needed, like, do you really blame me? Can you really blame me? I don't know. They're so much better than the black spines. I can't with the black spines. The black spines is like, give us nothing, and these are like unique. Love it. Ombre, party. It's a fun time. So those 2 books actually don't even count towards like my book buying ban. Well, not a ban. My limit on my book buying, because they're technically special editions of books I've already read and loved. And that's like one of the workarounds that I have for my limit of 4 books a month. Okay, anyway, we have more to unbox. Oh, okay, and then here we have Redeeming 6. I got this one off of Amazon. I love how floppy these are. And oh my god. I really forgot that I bought this. Okay, if you're on my Patreon, if you're on my Discord, then you know. You know. How does what feel? Okay, for one, this cover is a crime against humanity. What the ever-loving is going on here? Do you see this? I'm choking. This is probably one of the worst covers I've ever seen in my entire life. And it was only $7. It was only $7 or $8 on Amazon. So, and the hardcover, which is a lot more, it's gorgeous. The hardcover is actually really, really pretty. But I wasn't gonna pay, it was like $25 or something like that. I'm like, no. So when the new cover comes out on paperback, maybe I won't buy it, maybe I will, we'll see. This is my Patreon book club for April. I keep wanting to say May. Anyway, for April. So, yeah. Truly, this is the worst cover. Like, really, we could have lived without that design. But anyways. And I could have read that for free on KU, but I just thought the paperback was funny and I was like, let me just get it. So that's what I did. Oh, this is another like $7 book. She is a damaged. I mean, yeah, look at that, all damaged. I hate when the spines are damaged. If anything else is damaged, I usually can like grin and bear it. But I mean, it was $7, so it's really not that big of a deal. It's fine. This is The Grim Reapers by... No, The Grim Reaper's Lawyer by Maya Monique. And honestly, I really love this cover. Okay, the glare. I actually love this cover. Christina influenced this because she was like, y'all, this paperback is $6 right, or $7 right now. Go get it. So I did. A $7 paperback. Yes, thank you. Okay, then we have another Amazon because, you know, trying to save money here. Girl math is saving money by buying books on Amazon. Okay, I had a feeling, I was trying to order the special edition of Redeeming 6 and I had a feeling that I ordered the wrong one. I get so confused. I already own this book and I've already read part of it. I kind of DNF'd it. It's not that good, but I'll continue at a later date. I plan on actually finishing it before I read Gibbs's book. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to return this because I don't need another copy of this. So that one is my fault. I could have sworn that I got the other, like, I thought it was the other picture. Anyway, so here is the other book that was in this box, and that's Saving 6. So if you're wanting to know why I made these purchases, this is why. That is why, because I just... Also, I think it's funny because, like, the pages are, like, Bible thin. This is, like, a 700-page book, and it's, like, not that thick. It's crazy. I am so excited for this package. It's really heavy, so I might drop it and try not to. Do you see these little cards? I guess it's, like, just promotion. I don't need to spend any more money.
3 payments. Oh! Wait, what? I'm just goofing. New boot goofing.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, how the heck do I open this? Okay, I'm gonna do my best to like hold this up so I can show you guys. Oh. 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 Wait, what is going on? Okay. Oh. No. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm not gonna look yet. Throne of Glass special edition. This is like paper, something, it's like a book. I'll look at that in a minute. But I'm not gonna look at the spine or the ends yet because that's really like why I bought these. Heavy breathing. Oh my god. Do you see these? Stop the lights. Stop the f***ing lights. These are stunning. Let me like gently, very gently take them out. Oh my god. Crown of Midnight. So pretty. And then we have Air of Fire. And so the spines and the edges are the same. So you can either stick it out on the spine or the edge. I think I'm gonna have the edges showing because I just think it looks a little bit cooler. And then we have Queen of Shadows, which this cover is probably one of my favorites out of the other, like all the covers of like this editions. I just think the colors and then the wyverns are really, really cool in this. And then we have Empire of Storms. I take back what I said. I think this one might be my favorite. Well, I mean, they're all pretty, but like, oh god, I love this so much. And this one has the white stag on it. Look at that. And then we have Tower of Dawn. And then the edges. And then last but not least, Kingdom of Ash. It says, once upon a time in a land long since burned to ash, there lived a young princess who loved her kingdom. Wow. I adore. So these are so, so stunning. I'm so happy. So I think I might try to keep the box. It's kind of like pretty. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure out something to do with it. It's a cool box. Next, I think I'm going to haul the books that counted towards my 4 books per month, if that makes sense. And then I'll go through the special editions of books I already love, which I have some really cool special editions. So also gifts don't count. So if I was gifted a book, it doesn't count towards my limit, you know. Also, I just realized it was like very, very bright. So I tried to fix the lighting. So I'm sorry if those previous clips were really bright, but nothing I can do about it now. Okay, first up we have Invocations by Crystal Sutherland, and this is the Barnes & Noble special edition, but I've not read this. This is a new release, so it does count towards my 4 books. I think I bought this in February, and I'm really excited to read it because I loved House of Hollow. I love, love, love that book.
Oh shit.
Okay, it's fine. Next up we have I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou, or Angelou. I don't know how to pronounce that. This is a mass market, so it's like adorable. And I bought this at like 2 o'clock in the morning one night. It was like really inexpensive. I think it was like $5 or $6. So yeah. And then if you watch my previous reading vlog, which you already know what I'm about to say here, if he had been with me and if only I had told her. Yeah, I really don't love this cover, but I bought it because I love this cover. I've heard really mixed things. This is a YA like romance, so there's a good chance I could hate it, but you know, you never know. I'm just curious, you know, curiosity killed the cat. Okay, and then I got volumes 9 and 10 of Spy Family. very excited. I love, love, love this series. If you've never read manga and you want to dip your toes, this is a great series to start with because it's got like a really good mix of different elements to it. It's not just like one strict genre. It's not strictly romance. It's not strictly action. It's not strictly comedy. Just a really good mix of characters and just elements. And I highly recommend this series if you've never read manga and you want to dip your toes. This series is amazing. Spy Family. There's also an anime that's amazing too, but I really love the manga too. Okay, and then we have Koala, The Extraordinary Life of an Enigmatic Animal. It's hard to say, but I really love koalas. Me and Rachel were talking about koalas one night and I was like, I want to read a book about koalas. So I bought this book and I have not read it. Ruthless Vows. I absolutely hate this cover, by the way. Like, this is so ugly to me. The US editions are just ugly. They're just ugly. But I bought this on Pango because I did not like the white cover. So I was like, oh, let me get the black. I do regret buying this though because I would rather not own this at all. Like, even the, I just don't like this cover. But I did read the first book and I liked it, so I wanted to at least read this. I haven't read it yet, obviously, but I guess that's not obvious, but I don't know, whatever. I haven't read this yet. I just don't have high expectations, but I don't have like, I did really like the first book, but I don't know. We'll see how I like this one. I don't know. Okay, then we have Bride, which this was a Patreon book club pick, so technically it doesn't really go against my count, but I'm still gonna count it because I pre-ordered it and then I canceled my pre-order and then it won the book club, so then I ordered it again. I thought it would be on Patreon. The paranormal. The cover is pretty though. It has like cool little, yeah, it's okay. And then in early January, I bought this one, Rainbow Rowell's special edition to Fangirl. I did read this. It's in a reading vlog. It was my first experience with this author. It's about a girl who goes off to college. You know what? This is not time for a synopsis, but it's a YA romance is all I'll say. And then we have another pre-order, but you know, I have to count some of the books. I just can't, because I feel like so many of the books that I buy are special editions of books I already love. So I have to count it somewhere, like the 4 books a month limit. I don't know. It's gonna be hard to like figure out which ones to count, which ones not to. It's like I buy all these books and I'm like, oh, none of them count. None of them go towards. So yeah, I'm part of the damned. I did order 2 of these, so I at least have to count one of them. I did already read it though, so yay me. So this is a Waterstones edition and it is signed. And then sneak peek to my next reading vlog. And then we have Bonesmith by Nikki Palbretto. This was a Pango. I think I got this on Pango or Mercari. So it was secondhand. And I did read this in a reading vlog. Like, I think it was like 2 reading vlogs ago. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't love it. I didn't love it. We have Where the Dark Stands Still. Oh, I've heard she has teeth in her thing. I don't really know. I saw a thing where she has like teeth somewhere that you don't normally have teeth. I don't know, but it was a cover buy. And also I've heard that this is like Howl's Moving Castle. So I was like, yeah, I'm purchasing this. So I got this at Barnes & Noble and I need to take off this atrocious sticker because that is like so ugly. And then we have A Fate Inked in Blood by Daniel L. Jensen. And really bought this because I knew the edges were gonna go out of print. This was like the first print only. So I was like, okay, I'll buy it. I'm excited for this. It's a white book. I've heard mixed reviews. I've seen people give it 5 stars. I've seen people give it like 3. I've not seen any 1 stars though. So like there's that. Hopefully I don't hate it, but I am excited for this. Okay, and then another one where I bought 2 of them. So even though it was a pre-order and it was like highly anticipated, one of them is still counting towards my limit. So I have the Books A Million edition that is digitally signed for House of Flame and Shadow. And then I have this is it Target or Walmart? This is the Walmart edition. Of House of Flame and Shadow, and this is the copy I read and annotated, so one of these definitely counts towards my limit. Okay, and then When the Moon Hatched I did read this for a reading vlog, but whenever I bought it, I hadn't read it yet. So it definitely counts. But yeah, I really ended up loving this. I love the first like 60-70%. And then the last 30% was a little iffy, but then the ending was really good. This is a really lyrical fantasy romance. If you like fantasy romance, highly recommend. It's also on KU. I have a reading vlog if you want to go check that out, but yeah, it's spoiler free. And then I have some special editions of books that I already love. So these technically don't count. Okay, well, Ninth House and Hellbent were not 5-star reads for me, but like, are you serious? I could not leave the bookstore without these. These are stunning. Absolutely stunning. So I had to get these. I'm obsessed. I'm truly obsessed. I did really enjoy these books though, so that's how I justified it. Like, I didn't love them, but I enjoyed them. And they deserve to be on my shelves like this, because that's beautiful. And then we have the LitJoy editions of Six of Crows, which they're supposed to... No, is this LitJoy? I think it's LitJoy Crate. Yeah. They're supposed to be sending replacement dust jackets because these dust jackets are like kind of damaged. And I still haven't gotten them, so I don't know like what the deal is on that, but this is the editions. They're pretty. They're not as like wow as I thought that they were going to be because they were super expensive. I mean, Six of Crows is annotated, so that's really cool. That's really like the main selling point for me because I wanted to see Leigh Bardugo's notes, but Crooked Kingdom is not annotated. So yeah, she has like little notes in there. But yeah, these are the edges. They're really, really cool. Those edges are stunning. So yeah, these were a pre-order from last year. So I actually paid for these last year and just got them. Yeah, and these dust jackets are like, they're just rough. Okay, next are all the books that have been gifted to me so far. And I think I got them all. Like, I tried to gather all of the books that have been gifted to me. But if I missed one, I am so sorry. Like, if you gifted me a book and it's not included in this, I'm really, really sorry, but I did my best. First is a book from my husband, Slewfoot. He just read this. He finished reading it and he really liked it. And I mean, technically this is like his book. Man, he really did a number on this. But he is either letting me borrow it or he's giving it to me. I don't really know, but I think he's giving it to me. So thank you to him for this lovely book. Okay, and then we have some fan fiction gifted from my friend Mel. She bound Measure of the Man and sent these to me, so thank you so much, Mel. This is actually 2 out of the 3 binds, so there's 3 volumes. This is 2 out of 3, but they're really, really cool. And she hand bound these. And then Chasing the Sun, part 1 and part 2. So excited to read this fiction, or fan fiction. Thank you so much, Mel. It means the world to me and I will cherish these literally forever. Okay, then next up we have Serpentine Valentine. That was gifted to me from Mackenzie from Books with Mackenzie. So thank you so much, Mackenzie, because this is one of my all-time favorite books of this year and a new all-time favorite book of all time. It's a dark sapphic romance. It's a Medusa retelling and it is so heavy, but so good. Definitely major trigger warnings, but oh my god, stunning. I love this book, so thank you so much, Mackenzie. And then my friend Ami gifted me Butcher and Blackbird, and this is like a dark rom-com type thing, serial killer, but like make it goofy, funny type thing. And I really enjoyed this. I read this for Patreon, so I have a Patreon vlog for this. I annotated just a little bit. But yeah, thank you so much, Ami. I'm excited to read the next book, which is following, I think, his brother, Lachlan. And I forget who the love interest on that will be, but yeah, I'm excited for that next book. And then Bestie Hannah gifted this to me for actually Christmas. So we're kind of getting into December territory instead of 2024. But it's fine. She annotated this for me. I visited her for Christmas. Me and my husband did, and we had a blast, and she surprised me with this as a Christmas gift. So thank you so, so, so much, Hannah. Let me give you a little stunning. Oh, I just love that. I love the tabs. Last but not least, Empire of the Dam. This was gifted to me by Megan Hasprey. Thank you so much, Megan. This was definitely a surprise, and I am just like, was so blown away because this is so stunning and so just like, she did not need to do this. But yeah, I will cherish this. You can see the edges. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Yeah, look at that. And then I just have a few more books from December that I want to haul. The 100 Years War on Palestine. I read this, loved it, 5 stars, amazing. Listened to it on audio. It really is incredible. I highly recommend everyone to read this. And then we have No Tomorrow. And I couldn't remember if I bought this in January or December. I think it might have been in my last book haul. Honestly, y'all, I don't remember. But this is a soft DNF, so let me know if you've read this. I was just very taken aback by the beginning. And I think it's my fault because I went into this not knowing anything. And that's probably why. Because everyone that I hear talk about it just doesn't really explain exactly what happens. Well, she meets this like homeless man and then she has sexual relations with this homeless man. And I was just like, what is going on? So I just got like really freaked out and I soft DNF'd. But yeah, if you could just like, if you love this book, if you can convince me to not unhaul it, because I'm nervous about this. I'm nervous. But if you can convince me, I might give it another try. And then we have Heartstopper. Look at this. I'm so sad. Oh my god, I don't know if you can see it, but I damaged the spine. I'm so sad right now. How did that even happen?
Oh shit.
Okay. It's fine. Oh my god, it's on his face. Okay, well, that really sucks. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, you can see it right there. Okay, well, anyway, Heartstopper Volume 5. I love the series. It's so queer. It's so gay. It's so happy. Actually, the 4th volume is kind of depressing. If I'm remembering correctly, that's the one that deals with more of like eating disorder, I think. So volume 4, I think, is the heavy one. I don't know. I love this series. If you haven't read it and you really, if you don't even like graphic novels, I still recommend that you read this because it's a queer coming of age. Everyone loves it. Everyone talks about it. So you really don't need any more commentary from me, but I adore. Okay, and then in December, whenever I visited Hannah, we went to like this one romance, or it wasn't really a romance bookstore, but it was a bookstore and they had a huge like historical romance section. And I bought Heart of a Warrior, and I don't know anything about it, but I bought it because of the step back, because that's really pretty. I don't know, I thought it was cool, so. But I'm not really a big historical romance reader, so I don't know when I'll get to that one. But, and then I got King of Greed. This is book 3 in the series. I did not read the first 2 books because they didn't interest me. I did read this one, I enjoyed it. But this is the Barnes Noble edition. I just thought it was prettier. Let's see if it'll focus. And then Losers by Harley LaRue. I actually bought this in January, I think. This is a Patreon book club pick. So I'll have a reading vlog for this. I did annotate a little bit. And then I got this in December with Hannah. It's You Again by Kate Goldbeck. And I think I'm gonna save this for the fall. I think this will be a perfect fall romance. Okay, and then Holiday Romance by Catherine Walsh. Of course, I bought this in December, so I'm gonna save this for November of this year. I mean, unless I have like a Christmas in July, then I might read it in July, but maybe I'll save it for Christmas. And then the last, Beautiful Girl. This was a cover buy because look at that. Just look at that. I think the setting is in New York. Yeah, New York City. Oh no, she moves from New York City to a tiny town. But I read the synopsis on this and I really thought, I was like, oh, that sounds really good. So it wasn't just a cover buy, but it was like a synopsis plus beautiful cover. So that is all of the books that I have to haul. I'm gonna count them really quick and then I'll let you know what the damage is. And of course, I'm not gonna count the books that I bought in December, just the ones January until now.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Okay, so we have 21 new books books I had not read, and I did count my Patreon book club picks, like the ones that I purchased that were not gifted to me. So 21, and then 17 new special editions of books I already love. So those don't count towards my limit. Okay, so 17 of books I love, special editions, 21 of books that were just like kind of impulse or pre-orders or new books I had not read, and then 11 books gifted to me. I think it was 11. I only counted once, so I might be off by 1 or 2, but that's pretty much the gist.
So let me do some math here.
21 plus 17 plus 11. That's 49 new books this year, which is like kind of crazy.
But if I do, we're on month 4. So if I do 4 divided by 21, no way, hold on.
No, 21 divided by 4. I was like, wait. Okay, 21 divided by 4 is 5.25. So I am 1.25 books over per month because I have a limit of 4 new books a month. So I'm over by 1.25 for each month. You know, that's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. You know, if I didn't count the Patreon book club and the pre-orders, I would probably be under limit. I would probably be at the limit, but I am trying to be really strict with myself because 4 new books a month is a lot. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's a really good number of new books a month. So it's like a new book a week. That's pretty great, right? But yeah, so I have average of 5.25 new books per month so far this year. And I'm pleased with that. I'm happy with that. It's not too outrageous. And again, I'm not counting special editions of books that I already love. Like, if they're one and done, if I can't get them again, I'm going to buy them and I'm not going to feel bad about it. So if you made it this far and you want to let me know, please leave your top 3 favorite emojis in the comments below. So for me, it would probably be maybe, I really like the seal and the bat. Well, that's just like the animals. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be hard. Ugh. Okay, just leave your top 3 animal emojis because to go through all of them would be like all of the emojis, that would be way too much. So top 3 for me would be the seal, the bat, and then definitely the otter. The otter is fucking adorable.
The frog too, I love. And the bear, no, and the cat, and the dog, and the butterfly.
You know what? They're all really cute. So yeah, leave your top 3 or 5. Honestly, just yeah, whatever. If you did like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.